Right, hi, I'm Kev. I'm known as Ricey. I'm an airsoft goer, and bits and pieces that I've been buying for airsoft actually don't work. Just little things. I bought some suppressors for Christmas. This one's about 40mm and this one's about 35. They're probably what you'd call bottom of the market. I don't know, 20-25 quid. They actually do say that they're mock suppressors, but what I'm going to show you today is turn them into real suppressors or silencers, whatever takes your fancy. What was happening was the BB bullets were catching on the end of the suppressor as it came out. Not everyone, but every now and then 3 or 4 would go off that way, and you don't want that in a firefight. So what I did, I took them apart. So nice and hollow now, nothing in it. I found a spring. Some don't even have springs to hold these useless bits of foam that were meant to muffle it a little bit, I think. But you chuck those. So you take all those out, you chuck those. Right, so you're just left with a pipe, empty pipe. The next stage is and it doesn't matter what size, how fat your suppressor is. The hole is all generally the same size. I think it's just over 40mm. What you need to get is plumber's plastic white 9mm pipe. Okay, you cut this down to size. Goes inside the suppressor, so you cut that down to size, cut it level to start with, and then the insert that will close up your suppressor just here, that's got a 5mm flange insert on it. So obviously after you've cut the pipe, you then want to measure the 5mm and take the 5mm to allow the flange, the insert, to go back into the suppressor. Right, so anyway, this pipe, you take a drill. You can do it evenly, you can do it wherever you want. Generally you want to make some holes. I do them at a spacing of about 30mm between each one. You drill straight in, straight through the middle. I've got one here which is pre-drilled all the way through to the other side. Okay, you're going to need a pencil. I've roughly taped a bit of sandpaper, but it does work to take off all the little pieces inside of the pipe where you've done the drill holes. Sometimes, you know, you'll get bits of plastic that flick in and flick out. So when you go down, they'll generally flick in because the pencil's inside there. Take a Stanley knife, be careful. This is a bit of a finicky job, but that, you know, it takes seconds. It's just take the bits of plastic that are sticking in there and just flick them out. So you want it nice and tidy. Tidy holes, tidy all the way down the middle. Sandpaper them all away. Sandpaper the ends. Take off any loose bits and stuff on the ends. And what I do on one end is I just make it a little bit thinner in there. That's going to be my end for the gun end, if you like, the business end, where the BBs are going to fly in. But you don't have to do that, but I do, just to make sure. So anyway, you've got your pipe, you've got your holes. Now you want to build up 2 bungs either end, this end and that end, which are going to be tight bungs that will go inserted into your suppressor. So here's one that I've done. This is an old one, my first one actually. That's why it's got bits of tapes around the holes, because I've done the holes too big. Yeah, so the holes you want to do are about 10mm and under. These are the bungs. Okay, so you tape up each end with duct tape, torn down the middle. Actually I've got one on the go. Yeah, this is for a small suppressor, which is 35mm. So you just take the duct tape and you keep rolling round and rolling round, which you actually, you know, is a bit of an easy job really. You know, it's not a bad job. So you just keep going round and round and round. This is one that's finished. I'll just take out the end. Pull that out. So look, there's one of the bungs, obviously other bungs down here. So when you insert it first, the first bung goes in, and then you start filling in as you go down with cotton wool. Okay, just keep pushing it down as you go down with the cotton wool. Just keep pushing down and put in more cotton wool and push down and push down, and eventually go inside nice and snug. Okay, and that's what I'm on about. I've left the 5mm, this one was about 8mm, just so the insert, when it goes back on, it will fit in nice and flush when that goes back in. Okay, so when that's back in, you've turned a mock suppressor into a real suppressor, which actually works, and every BB bullet that comes out of there will go true and exactly where you want it to go. Nice and clean on the inside. They work really well. Like I say, 20 quid. You probably take about 15 to 20 minutes to do, and you've made yourself a real suppressor. Okay, right, I hope that helps you out, boys, girls, and till next time, later.